Hi and welcome to another Wednesday with Wilna. I know it feels like the only thing I've been doing lately is making videos and doing voiceovers. There's always something to do. In today's page or layout, I'm using these cut files again, or actually it's printables. I would rather say it's printables that you can cut out with your silhouette. If you don't have a silhouette and you like it, you can still buy it from iHeartStudio, buy the bundle. There's PDFs that makes it so easy to print, and you can just hand cut it out. The shapes around the words and the flourishes is quite simple. If you just want to fuzzy cut it out with a little white border, it's not intricate cut work. It's actually quite simple. And while it's still spring, I'm going to be using these actually for the next 3 layouts. So today's one, and then there's 2 more that I'm going to be using them. I think they're awesome for cards and any fun thing, I guess. They're just so happy. I just absolutely love them, and I love designing with them on a layout. It makes it so simple because they're full of life and full of color, so you don't need as many embellishments at all. So let's get started with today's page. I'm using this beautiful, beautiful background paper by Dear Lizzie from her confetti collection, and I'm just going to tone it down a notch with a little gesso. So like in the art journal videos, I guess I've learned a couple of things from the art journaling, and I expect that I will learn even more as time goes by. I'm just going to spread with a card. This is an old Starbucks card, just a little bit of gesso. And why I love to spread it out is because you can still see the pattern paper come through, but it tones it down a lot. Plus, the fact that you spread it out makes it super, super thin. So that way you don't get a lot of buckling on your page. I'm thinking that in future times I'm probably gonna start prepping a little bit more with gesso before I use a lot of wet media, but I'll see. That's a thing for another day. Okay, so I have this stencil from Prima, and I'm just going to add a little bit of regular gel. It's just like, I don't know, the regular gel. It's transparent, but it's dimensional, so when it dries it gives some dimension. And I'm going to add a few drops of orange ink in it. Like, this is the ink from Studio Calico, just the refills. Actually, I'm just going to color the gel, and then I'm just going to add a bit of texture to the background page. So if you remember, last week I said that for the next 4 weeks I'll be working with backgrounds and try to come up with just some interesting backgrounds. And this is, I guess, my attempt to make this background fascinating or interesting. So I'm just going to spread over the stencil with the gel, and I was thinking this is almost too orange, but in the end I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. You can see how it looks. I didn't fill up every triangle, just here and there, and all of a sudden you have a very grungy, or actually it looks so urban, you know, whatever that might mean. I'm sorry. I'm thinking up new art forms here. Anyway, so I just like it. I think it's funky. I think it's hip and cool and very appropriate for a teenage page. So now I'm just going to finish it off, and once it's dry, I'm just going to play a little bit with a couple of embellishments and see where it goes. So here I'm using a lot of the Heidi Swap September Skies Ephemera pack. You can find the link in the related products on my blog. I'm using a black and white photograph. Because I'm working with color, I decided to work with black and white photographs for the last week and the next 3 weeks. So this is Yana, my youngest. And I'm just gonna, I love using photo corners because that way you can actually remove your photograph if there's an issue. I'm just sliding that flourish behind it, and then I'm going to add some other embellishments to it and just make like a little embellishment cluster there. I'm using hot glue, and yes, hot glue is actually acid free. Well, that's what they say. I guess we'll find out in 50 years if they were right. But I just love hot glue. I mean, I've said it numerous times, but to me, it just makes it simple. It's cheap. I use so much adhesive. So anyway, I can save a couple of bucks. I'm happy. And hot glue is definitely one of those. Plus, it's simple, easy, and just generally fabulous. So those flowers are from Maggie Holmes, from her open book, I think, collection, the one before Confetti. And those are from Heidi Swap. And I just absolutely love that ephemera pack. The gold leaves are also by Maggie Holmes. But funny enough, I can't find that product anywhere. I think I bought an extra pack from Amazon because I needed it for my Craftsy class that I filmed live. So yeah, that class is coming out the end of the month, I hope. And you'll actually see me in person. I'm a little nervous. I mean, what if you think I'm the supermodel look and you find out I'm so boring and so plain? I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking to think people will see you in person and see your little quirks and the way you know, I don't know, roll your eyes or whatever, and just see, I'm short and curvy, so yeah, it's a little daunting for me to think that you're going to see me in person, but it's a wonderful class. I made some pretty layouts, and plus the techniques are really, it's not your standard simple techniques. Some of them are really intricate, and I would describe it as almost hard, you know. It's I would recommend, if you've taken my art class 1 and 2, I think you'll be ready for it. But you know, so the techniques are quite intricate, which is good. I think it's good to have a good balance of easy stuff and then more difficult things. So yeah, actually the hardest part of working with these spring flourishes is deciding what not to use. So not to use them all, because it's so simple just to use them all on a layout. They're so pretty. Sometimes I create something and when I'm done, I look at it and I'm like, where did this come from? You know, I can't believe how much I love it, and I'm thankful for it, actually. Okay, so I'm just trimming it a little smaller, and then I'm going to mount it on this beautiful, also by Maggie Holmes, Confetti black and white stripes, and look how it pops. I just absolutely love black and white backgrounds. I don't know, I'm still in that love affair, and I don't think it's going to end soon. And I'm just going to add my journaling to there's the title, Live It Up. Just a little bit more black and white, just to complement the background and make it pop a little more. What a simple page. I mean, you can't get more simple than this. So I'm just going to mount it, and then I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. This is a short video, just 9.5 minutes. Talked a lot of nonsense. But I think that's why you watch my videos, right? To hear me talk a lot of nonsense. There you can see the layout. Thank you so much for your kind comments. I love it when you chat to me. And thank you also for just your love and support. I really appreciate it. That's why I can keep on doing what I'm doing. And I guess I'll see you on Monday with a new art journal page, and next Wednesday with a new layout video. Bye-bye.